Hi, teacher. My group is conformed with Sherzade Centeno, Angie Mendez, my person, Linda Castillo. What is his language? Oh, language is culture and cultural identity. What is his language? For Chomsky, 19, 1957, assumed that language is a derived set of sentences, each functioning with 10 with a finite length constructed for a set of elements. It is function and its ability to degenerate action action between sender receiver railer railer to language and C4 him is an instrument um, destined for communication with evolutionary advantage that is to be transmitted to the expression. For my point of with language is ability or not to express one's tones words.
Hello, I'm Sherzade Centeno. I'm going to talk about this language and identity. Uh, One point is uh, social constructivist is the interpretation of your genders, sexuality, and race categorizations resulting from the assigned culturally specific set the symbols and norms. This is a perspective emphasizes emphasizes the importance of language, structure, and societal organization and institutions as means through which we interpret your experience. To point, say the linguist the term historic word implies that language determines the basic category of thought and that this for speaker of different language in a differently linked determinants there before fusions as powerful shaping role within a language and can supposedly by presenting perceptual and conceptual capability. This says Holmes 2011 in 2011. Language and identity say that the connection between language and identity is a fundamental element of us experience as being human. Language not only reflect how we are, but in some sense, is who we are. Its use defines us, but directly and indirectly. The language and identity is so more very important uh, about the society because this is a fundamental element of us. Thank you very so much.
Always started with the language and culture lessons. Definition or relationship between language and culture. Assisting or arbitrary vocal symbols that allows people of a given culture or other people will have learned the system of the culture to communicate or interact. Journalism speak with precision that introduces. Culture is very the words. This forming that language and culture coexist in everything you see as they were and indivisible unique. I will also like to emphasize that language it's a social institution that is inherited from generation, created for the arrangement of the mental and physical world by its speakers. It's mentally taps CUA culture is a second learning subject. Characteristics of given society maybe social status, customs, and all the different forms of expression in society. In other words, language becomes a precondition for culture. Therefore, wherever we find cultural words, we will find language as a precondition that is cumulative of a speaker will organize the linguistic science, maybe signifies a meaning in relation to an organization for this of the experience of the role that the speakers of the language have linking to the needs, interests, environment, and culture of the community and their story. Okay. Example. What do you see the immigrant person? The main place where this relationship of the immigrant with the culture involved is in the layers. In language and literature, lyrics are able to reflect what people like, feel, and experience when they have to like a place they don't feel as their own. When they realize the new country, maybe he or she was based on unknown different countries from the ethnic and cultural point of view, which at the same time allows he, her, no possibility choice. This process is often accompanied by discrimination because he or she is seen as a stranger. Therefore, someone who doesn't wear clothes, doesn't speak our language, doesn't think within solidarity or other. Someone was is outside our work. The foreigners is constituted from absence, impotency, or impossibility. Migration can have multiple personal and social causes. So this is seen in social process. It's a life experience, the contact with another language, with another culture, reducing the recognition of the particulars of our culture and language. It's a well learning mass in the language, in the vocabulary, and is to learn repetitive literature. This is how these relationships works in the sum. Okay. Next slide. Language, culture, and identity. Language, culture, and identity are important features of bilingual education context. These three components are important for bilingual education teachers can communicate what she wants to accomplish both verbally and non-verbally. In addition, this first element is powerful, dynamic, and defines of a way we see the world. The words we use to communicate are the basis of our connection with the other, to our environment, and our own identity. Secondly, the benefit that bilinguals can bring to culture is to facilitate the learning of a new language. Several studies show the bilingual facilities the learning of the language. It's called because the fact that bilingual people have more linguistic resources and they're more open to learning new language. And finally, what is it? Identity, when a person learns another language, is his or her identity is from science. Has been proven in other disciplines such as anthropology. Identity is not static. Okay, thank you.